Do not go near the riverbanks at night, for if you hear her weeping, there will be no escape. In the quiet villages of Mexico, where rivers flow gently under the moonlight, the elders whisper an old warning to the children. Do not wander alone in the dark. Do not approach the waters at night. There is a woman who weeps, searching for her lost children. This is not just a tale meant to frighten children. It's a legend of horror, coursing through the veins of the Mexican people for centuries. A bloody beginning, long ago, before the Spanish conquerors set foot in Latin America. A woman named Maria lived in a small village. She was so beautiful that men would fall under her spell with a single glance. One day, a nobleman of Spanish descent fell in love with her. They married and had 2 lovely children, but happiness was not meant to last. The man began to drift away, spending more time with noble women, ignoring Maria and their children. One evening, Maria returned home early from a short trip and found him with another woman, laughing as if he'd never been married at all. In a fit of rage and overwhelming heartbreak, Maria took her 2 children and ran to the river. There, in the darkness and rushing waters, she did the unthinkable. She drowned them with her own trembling hands. But when the madness faded and she realized what she had done, she let out a scream that tore through the heavens, and then threw herself into the river, meeting the same fate. Legend says her soul never found peace. Since that night, she became La Llorona, the weeping woman, who roams the riverbanks and lakes, crying out for her lost children in a voice that chills the blood. Witnesses describe her as a tall woman with long black hair, wearing a soaked white dress. Her eyes are dark hollows of grief. She appears at night, walking slowly by the water, calling out in anguish, "Where are my children?" Encounters with La Llorona. Stories of encounters with La Llorona are many, and most end in tragedy. In 1959, a man driving near a river in Guadalajara saw a woman in a white dress standing on the roadside. Thinking she needed help, he stopped. But as he approached, she turned her hollow eyes to him and let out a scream so terrifying it stopped his heart. He was found dead in his car the next morning, his face twisted in horror. In 2006, a group of teenagers camping near a lake in Chihuahua heard faint weeping approaching their tents. They thought it was a woman in need, but when they searched the area, all they found were wet footprints. That ended abruptly, as if she vanished into the air. Even today, in Mexico City, locals speak of hearing a woman crying in the old alleyways late at night. But when they investigate, there's nothing there. Just fog and a sudden cold that wraps around the soul. Science or ancient fear. Some try to explain the phenomenon logically. Some say La Llorona is simply a piece of folklore, a story to keep children away from dangerous waters at night. Others connect it to a global myth of spirits trapped between life and death, doomed to wander in eternal grief. And then there are those who believe she is real, a woman who truly killed her children, cursed to walk the earth as punishment for her sin. Does she still walk among us? Though centuries have passed, the sightings haven't stopped. Witnesses still swear they've seen a woman in white near rivers, or heard her weeping as the wind rustled the leaves. So, on a dark night near water, when the wind howls and you think you hear crying in the distance, don't go closer. Don't look, because you may find yourself face to face with the restless spirit of La Llorona.